Wurundjeri people, the traditional owners of the land on which we meet, and pay our respects to their elders past, present and emerging. We now introduce Wurundjeri Elder Uncle Colin Hunter Jr. for the Welcome to Country.
And President emerging, elders from all nations, but I particularly want to pay my respects to everyone gathered this afternoon. Woman Jekka welcome, Wurundjeri Balik, Yemen Kondi Big. Wurundjeri people welcome everyone to lunch today. Wurundjeri no Bunam Bo Kondi Nagnak Dubunam Big Bolik Bo Tilikan. The Wurundjeri people want to look after and protect the land as they did long before. Wurundjeri country extends from the inner city of Melbourne. It goes across the mountains of the Great Dividing Range, west to the Werribee River, south to the Moria Creek and east to Mount Borbor. And the Wurundjeri people are part of the Kulin Nation and of the Wobrong language group. Hello, my name is Colin Hunter Jr. or Woolert, meaning possum. A name given to me by my grandmother as a young boy. I'm a proud and passionate 7th generation Wurundjeri man and a direct descendant of Bibigen, who was Nullangetta or head of the tribe at time of the settlement. And it's through my grandmother, Gumbriar, meaning white dove, or only tiny, or Nanosaur is known to us mob, that I got Aboriginal culture and heritage in my life today, so for that I say thanks again. My grandmother was one of the last of the Aboriginal people born in the early 1920s up at Coranderrk Mission in Healesville, before she got pushed up the Barham on the river in New South Wales. And while you're on Wurundjeri country, you're most welcome to the traditional lands and the waterways of the Wurundjeri people. So woman Jekka, enjoy the day. Thank you.
Yes, of course it is all about this golden beauty, the 2021 VRC Melbourne Cup, isn't she? Test for the punters, this one. Tricky form line, big fields, so hopefully we can find a winner. In race 3, we've got the sub-zero hand. So that's moved from Oaks Day to today, Cup Day, and race 6 is a thing for the 3-year-olds. One of the best races on the program today. But of course it is all about race 7. That's when we hit the VRC Melbourne Cup, and can't we wait for that? Well, let's see how things are standing in the Jockeys Premiership after the first day, Derby Day. No surprise to see James McDonald up there, long way out in front with 4 winners on Derby Day. Damien Oliver 6 off the pace, while Derby winner John Allen is not too far behind them. As for the trainers, it's a little tighter. James Cummings at the top of the leaderboard on 12. Chris Waller just 2 back, and Kieran Maher and Dave Eustace do have a big hand, so keep a watch on them. Well, it is all happening. It's been a bright and early start for our trainers and strappers, and also for our own Georgie Tunney, who joins us from the stalls area. Georgie, looking absolutely sensational. Tell me, have you found the cup winner yet?
Yes, good morning, Katie. I think I'm putting the bright and early start that we all had today, and it's so wonderful to be here in the stalls once again for VRC Melbourne Cup. There's a few horses behind me. There's a whole lot of chatter around.
It's a massive day for everyone down there. Thanks so much, George. We'll catch up with you throughout the day. Well, not too far away from Georgie is down the straight of Flemington, our fashion hub. It's a stone's throw from the stalls area. It's where all the celebs pulling throughout the day, and it's also where we find our style gurus in Rob Mills and Kate Freeburn, who'll be chatting to all of them. Now, guys, Millsy, welcome. I hear that Kate has you well covered in the tipping stakes. She's tipped 3 winners on Derby Day. I would ask for your tip, but let's be honest, it's not going to count for much, is it?
It's a sledge. Yeah, the shots fired early here. Thanks very much, Katie. Look, you shouldn't also be sledging too hard, because I've checked the leaderboard here for our Giddy Up here for Channel 10 for the broadcasters, and Kate's on top you're at the very bottom. I'm actually coming second, so I'm beating Winks Gator and Falgate and yourself.
I should have done my research beforehand, it sounds like.
Well, Katie, I've got the advice for you. It's proof that you can purely choose your horse based on the name.
All right. Well, I just make my run late. It's all good, guys. I'll come home strong. Don't worry.
I hope so. We're having a great time down here. We are talking all things fashion and entertainment, but also horse racing, because now we are extremely good tippers. You know the weather gods.
It is perfect out there. Spectacular, warm, sunny. It's actually Melbourne's warmest day in 6 months. So there's a real vibe out there. It's good to see the crowd building. They're enjoying it. They're dressed up for the first time in such a long time. So it's a lot of fun already.
Would you say that restarts Victoria today, or restart Melbourne? It's so good to see so many punters out there. And now we have a great show, Kate and I. We've got some great guests coming up. Melissa Leong from MasterChef. We've got who's going to be talking all things, which is on Paramount Plus, which is a great show. The Cheap Seats in McDonald, a very fun man, and of course Melissa will be judging the Emerging Designer Award, and we've got the Millinery Award later on this afternoon.
And also very exciting this week, we're featuring all of the finalists for Maya Fashions on Your Front Lawn in the menswear and the women's wear categories. So Rob, should we kick it off with South Australia?
I think we should, but I just want to know, do they look as good as us?
I have always had horses my whole life. My parents had horses, my grandparents had horses. I'm Jamie Bruggeman and I'm the Maya Fashion Australian finalist.
To enter a competition where I have to be fully clothed is like really unlike me, because everybody knows me as just somebody who's going to take my shirt off and play basketball. I'm Jake Rios, the Maya Fashion on Your Front Lawn state finalist from South Australia, and I live in Adelaide. I'm from Bozeman, Montana, and I came out here in 2013 for basketball.
I think I've probably entered 50 competitions at least. I was lucky enough to win the Maya competition for South Australia.
This is my normal getup that I would probably wear out, so in terms of the fashions on the field style, I don't know anything about it.
I had a lovely dressmaker in Adelaide design and make the dress for me. When I purchased the hat, I was really drawn to all the tulle work and the rainbow colours and the swirls in the quill. I found the bag a couple of years ago and it all worked really well together.
I would say the favourite piece would have to be the hat, actually. I think it's a cool hat. This was another opportunity to say yes. It'd just be a lot of fun to do something like this.
I think anyone that does fashions at the races once or 100 times, this is the dream to win this competition.
Okay, your head down.
Yes, Paige.
Feet shoulder width. What's your best bet?
Did you say bet?
Mm-hmm.